stunning what's going on in North Carolina. You have the North Carolina legislature, and we talked about this yesterday. It hasn't changed, except for now the State House is full of protests, sort of reminiscent of the Scott Walker days in some respects.
Were you there?
I went there for I think the final weekend, what ended up being the final weekend, and was broadcasting live in Wisconsin. And we have essentially what amounts to is like the non-peaceful transference of power. I mean, I guess it's peaceful, but the idea that they would fundamentally alter the powers of the governor because of who was elected in terms of their party. But I mean, I don't know, can you imagine a democratically controlled Congress if Donald Trump's elected basically said, yeah, the president doesn't have the ability to do anything? That's essentially what we're seeing. And here are people protesting. This video comes from WRAL reporter Mark Binker in North Carolina. Today, they're going to be voting on the last of these measures. It remains to be seen if it will be signed. Any of these things will be signed by Governor McCrory.
Yeah.
Well, I would imagine he's going to sign it, but if the guy wants a future in, well, I guess if he wants a future in,
he needs to not piss off Art Pope.
Yeah.
Who I cannot imagine is not signing off on this.
I would imagine. All right, well, here's the protest. And I should tell you that Governor-elect Cooper is the sitting attorney general, so he's going to sue the state. I mean, it's such an unbelievable cluster. Crazy. I don't know what's going on with this, but
there's some way of articulating like the way it's like. I don't know how to articulate, but Democrats need to stop respecting institutional niceties in order to save those institutions.
Hey, it's Sam Seder. Why don't you subscribe to this channel? You can do so right over here. Subscribe.